Hi everyone, it's Stew Hosford here. I'm the director of Alex Thompson Racing and Hugo Boss Sailing. It's Friday afternoon and I'm going to be giving a little bit of a diary update from here in the team every Friday to talk about what's happened during the week. Before I talk about this week, I want to talk about last week. So last week was an interesting week for everyone. We had to arrange for the guys to continue in the Barcelona race. We had a substitute skipper in our friend Wouter Verbach, who was on board for 10 days, and we had to speak to Wouter and on the 10th, 11th, and explain to Wouter that we weren't going to be stopping in the Cape Verde Islands as planned, and that his 10-day trip as a substitute was going to turn into a 80-day epic round the world race. So that was pretty exciting, and it was pretty tough for everyone here. It was tough for Alex, tough for the team, tough for Wouter and his family. But we've got through that week, and the boat is now back on course and sailing fast, and the agenda for this week has totally changed. This week, it's Friday now, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week, it's all been about settling in. It's been about settling in for Wouter and Andy, settling in for the boat, and settling in for the team, and settling in for how we work with them. So that's been our theme for this week. During the week we spent a lot of time with the guys, making sure that they're really comfortable with the systems, the processes, the tools, both on the boat but also working with us here on the shore. As everyone knows, this is a team sport, so we man the computers and we man the phones here 24 hours a day. We go through a watch system on shore as well as the guys out in the boat, and we make sure that there's always someone there for them to speak to ask them questions, to say I've lost something, or I don't really know how this is working, or whatever it might be, and also just occasionally they just want to ring up and have a chat with someone. So we've been working together, we've been settling into a groove. The guys have been settling into a groove out in the Atlantic, and it's started to go pretty well. So as people will probably see, the boat is climbing up, slowly climbing back up the leaderboard, and I think it's going to continue to improve. Andy and Wouter have obviously been through some pretty stressful times over the last 2 weeks as they've adjusted to the new reality with Hugo Boss Sailing and on the Hugo Boss boat. They've done that very well, so we're really proud of those guys, and they're now starting to really work well together. So having been through all the technical induction and the boat induction and the working together induction on board, they're now starting to come out the other side of that. So they're starting to find more time, they're starting to find more space, they're starting to get a little bit more creative. We're starting to see some more blogs and some Twitters and some stuff coming off the boat, and they're starting to lift their heads up out of, oh my god, we're in this situation, how do we make the best of it? So that's good, things are settling down really well, and one of the things you won't have seen a lot of over the last week, 10 days since the race started, is a lot of media coming off the boat. So in the list of priorities, when we had to go through a substitution, we had to get the guys up to speed, we had to get them racing hard, we had to get them understanding the boat, we had to get them working together successfully, creation of media and video and sending it off the boat and doing live broadcasts was not the priority. So unfortunately we missed out on that over the last 2 weeks, but that is now very much on the agenda. So over the next 3, 4, 5 days we'll see lots more footage coming off Hugo Boss, which will be great for everyone. Next week's going to be all about getting down the Southern Atlantic and getting into the Southern Ocean. We're still only a portion of the way through this race. It's all still wide open, all still to play for, and next week's going to be sticking with the pack, getting down to the Southern Ocean, and continuing to race hard. So keep tuned in, we'll get some more footage, and I'll see you next Friday.